Now, as I told you, insects are found everywhere, every corner of the planet, right from sea level to the where the eternal snow starts. There are some insects found in the snow. There are some insects which are found um, in Antarctica. There are insects which are found in Arctic Circle. You will get insects in desert where temperature reaches 50 degrees hot. They are everywhere. You'll get insect in mangroves. You'll get insects in grasslands. So all forest, you name it, riparian forest, alpine forest, moist deciduous, dry deciduous, tropical, broadleaf, whatever forest you name, you'll get insects. But mind you, the insect which I get in Mumbai will not be seen in Darjeeling because of altitude. And altitude plays a lot of role in shaping up the forest vegetation. So the beetle found in Mumbai will have some different food, and that same plant is not present in Darjeeling because Darjeeling has colder climate. Oxygen level is different. So the plant species are different. So the insect species are different. You will get beetles over there, but not the same as you get in maybe in Corbett, maybe in Mumbai. But there are counterparts. So I think not insect, but there is some spider which has been identified at the height of 22,000 feet on Mount Everest. Okay, so they are there. But of course, when I talk of insects, I normally do a small exercise of having talking, making people talk to list down the insect found in your house. Okay, so even in your house, you'll get insect, and not if it is a big city, forget. But in small towns, you'll get variety. Even in big cities, you'll get around 20-25 species of insect around you. So imagine diversity of insect you are getting into the raw forest. Okay, so they are present everywhere, everywhere. Okay, so everyone is aware about food chain. So insects, there are herbivorous insects, there are carnivorous insects, there are super carnivore insects like ants and beetles, tiger beetle, who feed on other carnivores. There are insects who feed on blood, everyone knows. There are insects which feed on decaying matter. There are insects which feed on dead animals. So insects occupy each and every corner of the forest, and they are part of a complex food web because they are a very good nutritious food for all the animals. Even humans, we do insects. So when we talk of this, almost all part of the insect, part of the tree is eaten. So I'm not going in detail of this, but there are different names given to this. Okay, so why insects are so successful? Because insects, just a previous slide, you will see insects have evolved somewhere around uh, 400 million years ago. So, first life we have is around 570 million years ago, and insects are here around since 400 million years ago. Okay, and humans have just arrived on this scene. We are not even a 1 year old baby, and insect is just like a 60-year-old uh, grandfather, grandmother, whatever. So they have a wisdom of so many years with them. The time span they are present on this planet, they mutate so fast in their genetic material, which makes them very effectively overcoming the hurdles. Like DDT is no more active on insect. Okay, they're extremely adaptive. They can migrate, and there's so many things physiologically, morphologically, which make them a kind of very very successful on this planet. So insects are dangerous to us directly or indirectly. Okay, so they eat fruits, they eat leaves, they eat grains, they bore into trees, they are root feeders. Okay, so in our agriculture, these 4 or 5 types of insects are really causing nuisance. Okay, directly, well, we are aware there are parasites which suck our blood, which inject toxins, which can cause allergic reaction, which can cause mental irritation, physical pain. Okay, uh, there are beneficial insects. Indirectly, they help us by doing pollination, like we get fruits without, uh, you know, it's not easy to get fruit without pollination. Wind is not very good pollinator. Okay, then whatever is decaying on the forest floor, that has to be converted fast into simpler matter. So there are dung beetles, there are other beetles which do a good nutrient recycling. Okay, in case of direct benefit from insect, you will get food. Many of human tribes, people around world eat insect. You get medicine, like from honey. There's a lot of industry involved in it, like mulberry, apiculture, and so on, like culture, and of course for study, genetic study, and other studies are done on insect. But are really insect annoying as many people think? They are not. Are they beneficial? Yes. Are they annoying? To some, yes. But major chunk of insect is neutral. Out of 1 million species of insect, only zero point 0.1 have interaction with humans. So 1,000 species of insect, one species of a mammal, humans. That's the ratio. But rest 99.99% we are unaware. Okay, and they are doing their work silently into the forest around us. So we should not blame insect. They are very troublesome. Only 0.1%. Okay, so probably I'll not go in very detail of this. So how insects do see humans as, can I feed on it, can I get food nearby, can I hitchhike, there's a quarantine thing which should be applicable in transport. But the big American cockroach, with the human agency, it has spread worldwide. I've been to Namdafa sanctuary in easternmost Arunachal. In the kitchen there was a American cockroach. It was there only in the kitchen, not in the forest. In the forest there are big cockroaches. So they get hitchhiked through us and they spread throughout the world. Okay. Quarantines are not observed. But in natural world also, insects do get hitchhiked through the birds, through the mammals. Like there's a big migration in Africa where the wild beasts and zebras migrate. So insects sitting on them, like there's louse, these bugs, they get migration. Sometimes there's a big time problem because insect can arrive in new area and can cause trouble. Okay. uh, then insect might think, will I get mate? Because if you go to near human habitation, there are a lot of insects available, and definitely they get mate. Can I lay eggs? Yes. Insect lay eggs in your body, outside your body, in your house, on your furniture, on your clothes. Okay. Will I get nutrients? Yes. Insects do drink our blood. I'm not talking about food, a nutrient like our sweat is rich in salt. So if you go for a trek, you will find that flies are sitting on you, not mosquitoes. Flies are sitting you and they're just sipping uh, this nitrogen from your sweat. Okay, but they're also afraid where I may get killed or I may get parasitized. Okay, same thing happens with the humans. Okay, can I eat insect? Yes, you can. Insects are in fact getting good share in food because there's less fat and more protein. Okay, next 2 points, rather next 4 points are dangerous to insect. Can I pet it? Humans are notorious in keeping pets of any kind. Can I sell it? Yes, people do sell insects. There's a slide in the end, near, next slide. Okay. Can I extract some bioactive compound? And can I identify any medically active compound? Many of, I'm sorry to say, but government or funding agencies will pay you. Suppose if I say that there's an American cockroach, it has some bioactive compound which will help in digestion of plastic or digestion of kachra what we have, and I want to extract that. I will be paid crores of rupees because I'm getting something out of insect. But suppose if I tell government that I want to study forest insect in Jim Corbett, I will get paid very less, or maybe at the end whatever fund is left, because insects in Jim Corbett are not going to help humans outside directly. They are helping, but that is behind the curtain. Okay, I hope I'm getting clear. If I get a medically active molecule from insect, get the fund. Okay. And in that process you get, insects illegally taken out of the forest and doing some illegal business. Let's not go into that. And then of course, can I study, which I do, and my student is also there. So we do study. I like to do taxonomical identification of study of the insects. Okay. So whenever you see insect, will it bite, will I get infected, will it affect me economically? Agar, if I get insect bite, I may be unwell, so I may lose some days salary. Okay. I may die. Okay. And this is quite obvious, it happens. But again, you come back to a slide where I told you there are only 0.1 species which are interacting with you, not all. Very much interesting insect life is awaiting out you, out in the out there in the forest. Now what is happening? These things are happening. People somehow, being human, we like to have pet with us. And if you go to Southeast Asian countries, this kind of frames are available, and you can buy those frames and you can put them in your cabin or your table or your living room. But for what? At the cost of killing that insect. Okay. uh, you see the middle figure photograph here. These are not actually butterflies, but these are moths. Okay. Many times these moths are taken out from, these butterflies are taken out from the forest. They are dried, of course killed and dried, and they are framed and they are sold. Okay. I don't know how, what human feel having dead body of insect, seeing in, putting on the wall. Okay. It's a long time, being, poaching is a very big business. Somewhere in 2008 or 9, I don't know when, I was in Northeast, and I was told that, just see this butterfly where my arrow is. Okay, I'm circling that butterfly. So that similar species you get in Northeast India. And if I'm a middleman, I will go to a tribal, I will show the photo, get me this butterfly intact, alive. Okay. I will pay you 1,000 rupees. Okay. Now for a tribal, 1,000 rupees in that time, 16 years ago, is a big money even now. So tribals know where these butterflies are. So they'll catch in this insect, hand it over to me. I'll pay 1,000 rupees. Bye. Then I'll go and I'll give my consignment to another middleman, another agent, and somewhere it will land up in probably New Delhi or Kolkata or in Mumbai or in Chennai, and it will be smuggled out of country. And as a middleman, I'll get maybe 2,000 rupees. I paid 1,000 rupees. Okay. The person who is selling will get maybe 5,000, 10,000 per piece. Okay. And there are people who like to buy these things. Okay. So this is how, poaching works. But this is not only for this beautiful insect. It happens for all insects, medically important insects. Not only for insects, even for spiders like tarantulas. They are beautiful pets for many people, so they are illegally taken out of the forest. And mind you, India has a good variety of species, and India has one of the stringent forest laws, but we know how to bypass that. Okay. Now while surfing about this website, just see the prices are available in rupees. On the left, you will see a single beautiful intact butterfly. You can buy it for 7,000 rupees. Okay. There are websites available, official websites available. In fact, just now I was contacted by one person. I don't know from where on Facebook. He or she asked me, "Sir, do you buy insects?" I said, "No, I don't buy." Okay. Mind you, in India, we have wildlife law very strict, and there are schedules of wildlife protection laws. So many of the butterflies are coming in Schedule 1, where handling, petting is a level 1 offense, and probably it is inbailable offense. Okay, so one should read those laws. Other side of it, I think Rashti is here. While we were making a list of threatened or scheduled or endangered species of beetles, there is no data for Indian beetles. There are some beetles which are into those lists which are not found in India. I don't know who put them in that law, in that schedule. Okay, so we know butterflies, we know moths, but about beetles and smaller insects, there's no data because that research is not promoted. And really, you cannot call these as a coexistence. You know what is happening everywhere. Okay, so I know all of you must be aware of apocalypse. We are into the sixth mass extinction, which has already started. Earlier, Earth has witnessed five, and two or three of them were really, really devastating. 90-95% of animal life was killed, okay, dead. But it could revive back because that time there was no human. Now, this is probably natural calamity happening, which is expedited by humans, I may say, by different activities we are doing. So, a few million species, 90% of life may vanish. It will bounce back, but it will take time because we have polluted Earth like anything. Okay, so to detox everything, it will take time. It will come back definitely, but it will take time. Okay, so I think I'll stop here. All said and done, insects are really, really, really amazing. India needs actually entomologists. There are entomologists in Agriculture Institute. There are entomologists in Forest Institute. But number of agriculture entomologists is big because they want to protect our crops. But to protect our forests, there are very few entomologists. Okay. Now, someone will say that if you save tiger, you will save trees and you will save insect. Fine. But you should know what insects are doing in your forest, how they are helping tiger. Every mammal, every animal poops. So where does that poop go? It is recycled by insects. Okay, so all said and done, this is insect world. I tried to give you very, very brief uh, you know insight on insects, and that's why I put my first slide as an amazing insect. So I think I'll stop now, and before having question and answer session, I think Drashti would like to talk really few minutes on the flabella, which she runs and kind of an LLP. Okay, so thank you very much. Over to you, Drashti, and then we'll have, of course, Q&A session if you have any answers. Okay, over to you, Drashti.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are audible.
Great. So I'll present my vote of thanks first. So hello everyone. Today on behalf of Labella Eco Service, we express our deepest gratitude and we thank first and foremost Dr. Amol Patwardhan for his invaluable insight and dedication to the field of entomology. His contributions are indeed inspiring. They have inspired people like me. Special thanks and appreciation to Jim Jungle Retreat. This sanctuary has actually balanced hospitality with conservation. I really appreciate their commitment to support the ecosystem. They are actually a good example of responsible tourism. Well, at Flabella, we share a similar vision, working towards sustainability, ecological restoration, and environmental awareness. To ensure a greener tomorrow, we always have to strive and align with the nature. So I would conclude by saying stay connected with us and take little steps every day so that we all can come together and continue to make a difference. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Drashti. So I think
Thank you, Drishti.
I'll stop sharing. Yeah.
Yes, people can now ask if they have any
If you have any
questions about.
queries which can be answerable, I can. But please understand that there are exceptions to all. So you may know some insect which doesn't have mouth part. You know insect which cannot fly. So remember, 1 million species are there around us. Yeah. Any
Yes,
questions?
simply too diverse.
Yeah. Simply too diverse.
Uh, I'm getting a message from Mr. Arun Gulati. Amazing session. Thank you, sir. If there are no more questions, I would. I'm getting another message from Mr. Dilip Shamsher.
How many
Just a
species of
moment.
mantises in India? Well, frankly, I have no idea. I have seen in Mumbai around 4 to 5, but I presume to be around 200, 150 to 200. And if you are really interested to know, there are research papers available on various portals like ResearchGate. And if anyone is aware about here, there's a website called as a iNaturalist, where people post photos of their wildlife sightings. Okay, so iNaturalist also can give you a fairly good idea of even beetles, birds, butterflies, etc. Because people post the photos with geographical location, so you can actually filter mantises India, and you'll get the list of it. Okay, so I mean you can find on it.
I would like to add to
That's a
that.
wonderful input.
Sorry. I would like to add
That's
to
a
that.
wonderful input.
Uh,
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a research paper like Sir was mentioning. It is from a research journal called as Entomon, which claims that around 171 species of mantis are found under 17 genera. And along with that, I would like to add, just like Sir mentioned, iNaturalist, there are a lot of Indian, you know, uh, community science projects like the Indian Biodiversity Portal. These
Yeah.
are the places where you can actually upload the pictures of whatever wildlife you see, and people like us who are working on insects or any other animal would actually get this data, and we can process and understand that. So it will be really helpful if you can contribute like that. There's a general question in people's mind that how can we contribute. So yeah, through these projects you can actually contribute. These are iNaturalist is just like the Facebook of animal world, or I would say living organisms, where you can post stuff and people who are interested would identify them, and this would help researchers. So just like iNaturalist, there is Indian Biodiversity Portal. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
There is
There's
a
a
question,
question.
Dr. Patwardhan,
Yeah.
from
Are
our
fireflies a
senior
fly?
naturalist, Gaurav.
Okay.
Are
Actually,
fireflies a fly?
for us, waterfly is a fly, but firefly is actually a beetle. Okay. And
Yes.
interestingly, it is a male that can only fly. Female are like worms, or like a larvae, and they are on the land. So female can also female glow, male also glow at the tip of the abdomen, and they communicate with each other by blinking those lights. So if you Google firefly larva, you'll find that it doesn't look like beetle, it doesn't look like a even a fly, doesn't look like a maggot, it not like even a centipede, millipede, because there are only three pairs of legs. So it is a larviform female. It is called a larviform female, and males can fly. So it is a beetle.
Amazing. So, any more questions from anybody?
Yeah, there's what
Hi,
skills or tools? Yeah, carry on, please.
sorry. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the session, sir. It was highly informative and very interesting. Would love to know more. This question could be a silly question, but just out of curiosity, what's your favorite insect and why? Because you have so much knowledge about it, so you've
See,
definitely gone through
I
so
did
much.
my master's on insects, entomology. So in masters, there are 4+4, 8 papers on insects. So you can imagine how we study physiology and other stuff. So that's what I told you in brief life systems here. Actually, I wanted to do PhD on butterflies. I started my photography and entomology with butterflies. Then I shifted to taxonomy. Okay. Um, Apparently, I can't make out that this is my favorite. This is my favorite, but my PhD topic was on taxonomy of click beetles. So I'm still into that. One of my student is taking that topic ahead. Even Drashti is working on beetles in Mumbai. So probably it's like 1920, 9900. So maybe a little bit more heavy hand on beetles. little bit. I'm still studying butterflies, moths, but more on beetles. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. There's
So
one
there is a
question from
comment
Vishal.
from Vishal.
Yeah, what
What
skill or
skills or
tool
tools do I
need
need
to
to
start?
start contributing to INET citizen science projects? Just the photos work? How can
Yeah, yeah.
I,
See,
how
I
can we do?
naturalist and I India Biodiversity portal. They are mean for citizen science through photography or video. You cannot. I mean, it has to be posted something. It's not like Facebook where you just see. You can tell, "Okay, I saw a tiger today." Okay, it doesn't make any sense. So you need to post and supplement it with some photographic evidence. Okay, and that relates to your geographical position. So suppose if you type common tiger butterfly on a naturalist, you'll see hundreds of observation, hundreds of photographs, and on the right side you'll see map. So you get a distribution of those butterflies at single click. So as a citizen scientist, you can post photos of whatever things you see, not only insects, anything anything living except of course humans. You can put photos, and it has to be tagged to the location, and there are hundreds of people active at a time. I'll tell you one thing. There's one person called Boris. He's from Germany, and he is probably retired from I don't know where. He is amazingly active on Indian observations on INET. You just a photo, and within day or two he will reply back with this. And of course on inet you can suggest, suppose you put a photo of a, let's say, a firefly. So inet itself will decide, there's a logarithm, algorithm, whatever, this is a similar looking species. So whether you agree or not, you can agree. But if you do more research, you may come out that genus is same, species is different. So you can suggest another ID. So this is how interaction can go on iNaturalist. Okay. The thing is, you are not required to be a good photographer. Nowadays, I don't have camera. Earlier, I had big camera system, but nowadays I have mobile. So I click photos on mobile and upload on iNet. Okay, you can add a lens ahead of your mobile and take fairly decent identifiable photo which is valid on inet. Okay, but just photography, because it has to be identified. Without photo you cannot identify. Okay, if you want to do more into literary work, I would suggest you log into researchgate. There's a portal called researchgate where I mean, all the researchers in any field, mathematics to biology, any field, they are there on researchgate. You can just type the research topic you want, you will get the research publications. Okay, but for inet and india biodiversity portal, you have to have photos. Okay, there are few people I know in mumbai. They have posted something like 10,000, 19,000 observations. Some of them not very good photograph, but you can identify. Okay, and this is how you can contribute to citizen science. Okay, I hope this answers.
I must add, like ResearchGate, there is another platform called Academia,
Yeah,
which
academy is
is
also there.
similar, and you can get a lot of research on all diverse subjects over there. Uh, so with this, I will take the permission of all participants to close the session. But before that, I must thank Dr. Amol Patwardhan. Thank you, sir, for such a wonderful and such an interesting session on this subject, which is
Thank
all
you, thank
around
you.
us. We every day interact with insects, but
Yeah,
still most of us know so little about them. And I
yes,
must add that, insects, play such a vital role in the dynamics of an ecosystem by being such a huge part in the food chain pyramid. In every possible ecosystem, in every possible niche, they are there. Uh, to the extent that all the processed food that we are eating, there is certain percentage of insects
right.
there,
Yeah,
because all our crops and ingredients and everything that gets processed, I'm sure some part of it, a tiny little percentage of insects is also being eaten by us, knowingly or unknowingly. But They are very important when it comes to, you know, vital functions in an ecosystem, like, pollination, like, over 60% of all birds are insectivorous. So they are a huge role that they have to play. Thank you so much, Dr. Patwardhan. We are honored to have you with us.
Thank you for welcoming.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
I'm also honored.
Thank you, Drashti. Thank you, Drashti, and the team at Flabella for supporting this session. Uh, Thank you, everyone, all the participants. Please look out for more such interesting sessions in this space in the times to come. We will be doing this, the jungle secret sessions going forward. Benefit from the experts who join us. And before I sign off, I must once again point out for the benefit of those who joined later, we at Jim's Jungle Retreat, we are a rewilded conservation lodge. Jim's Jungle Retreat is a property which is located in the buffer zone of Corbett Tiger Reserve. Uh, Behind me, the forest that you can see is the buffer zone of Corbett. The property touches the buffer zone on two sides, and on two sides is the agricultural land. For the village where we are is surrounded on all sides by the buffer zone of Corbett. We have been rewilding this 13 and a half acres of land over last 20, 21 years. And we have planted local species of trees, shrubs, grasses, creating different niches, different micro ecosystems, creating several water holes. And what it has done is that it has invited amazing biodiversity to this rewilded habitat. We have wonderful presence of mammals, birds, butterflies, other kinds of insects, reptiles, amphibians. Every now and then we are surprised by something that is rare, that is, you know, something that you don't imagine will occur. Of lately, we have been regularly being visited by a pair of leopards coming to drink from the water holes. Uh, and it's been a wonderful journey, personally for me, being with Jim's Jungle Retreat. I have been working as the chief naturalist with the lodge for last 10 years. And anybody who wants to come and benefit from, this wonderful biodiversity that we have here, you're more than welcome to do so. Thank you very much, everyone, for participating. Thank you.
Thank you.